Big Cat. Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your message or massages. Divine Feminine, guess what? Oi! The children of the corn are big mad as F. Yes, baby. Cause you're getting to the bag. Divine Feminine, you dared, yes you dared, to hop out of your feelings and into the bag, or baggers. Yeah. Namaste. So glad to be in your company again. I was so busy. I had to plait my hair, and I told you I need a strong 13 hours for that. Yes, baby. What else has been happening? I went to my spin class on Saturday, got there 15 minutes before the class started, and every bike was taken after I'd booked it online. I'd set the alarm for midnight to make sure that I got onto this class. When I saw everybody on the bikes, I was shocked. So I went deep into the class. They thought I was going to leave. No, wrong, I went deep into the class and I said, where is the list? And this lady at the back goes, I've got it. So I went over to her to get the list. She didn't want to give the list to me. Me? I was like, what? She said, the list has to go around. Well, I told her the list is not passed in me because my name's on it. Then somebody over to the left of me jumped off their bike and said, guess what they said, Big Cat? They said, I'm leaving the bike for somebody. I don't mind, because she knows her name wasn't on the list. She said, I didn't mind. So I said, oh, you're leaving it for somebody? Well, guess what? I am somebody. And I took the bike. Listen. They had to make their faces into masks. I wasn't going to argue with them. My face looked like I weren't having it. I'm not having it. Right? Then, on Sunday, I decided to go back to my yoga class. Remember Yoga Karen? She didn't want me to wear my trackie. Well, guess what? I came with the new and improved version. It's got a 3-piece tracksuit. Right? Just before the class started, she came into the class. And then she looked around and saw me, right? I had on a full curly lace front, right? And a 3-piece trackie for her. She came up to me and she goes, oh, have you crossed your name off the list? I said, no. She asked me her name, so I told her. She goes, oh, I didn't recognize you. I was thinking to myself, you had to come from the front of the class to come and find me in my trackie. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have such fun. I laugh for days. As I did my plats for 13 hours. Anyhow, we're going to push on, darling dears, because I'm telling you, they had me. That lady on the cycling bike, right, didn't want to give me the list. Are you mad? She had to hand that beaches over. She had to. What you mean? From you see somebody's not leaving, they've gone deep into the foray of things, right? You know that they're about to turn over every bike in that room. I wasn't going to. I just wanted my bike. And that same Chiquita jumped off the bike and said she was leaving it for somebody. Well, as I said, I am somebody. And I'll have nothing else said. Not in my present. Talk about it to my back, darling dear. To my back. And I'm sure they did. Well, good for them. How are you, darling dears? Are you fabulous? Did you miss me? I missed my lives. I told you I was busy. Right? Had to get me braids in. My plaits. Anyhow, the planetary energies. The moon enters Cancer today. A reminder to acknowledge your worries and then squash them bitches. We worry about nothing, why? Because we're focused, man. Focused. A time for you to what? Be bold and brave and not combative. We don't tongue wrestle. Our throat has standards. Your professional endeavors are finally going to pay off in a big way. My dear divine feminine big cat, what you've been working towards, you're going to see what? A turn in the tide in your favor today, darling dears. So take off the rose-colored glasses. I told you to take them beachies off. Beachies. And crush them under your flip-flop. What's that? Your common sense, blood? Common sense rules. Right? High five to common sense. Right. Once you take off them rose-colored glasses, you will truly see how much progress you've made. Yes, baby, you're going to have to do a lot of who from this day forward, right? Because you don't know these people or that person. If you've got progeny with them, it's an immaculate conception. I will back you up. I will write a note to say that they got that progeny by themselves. Right? Yes, baby. I saw it go. And I told you the skullduggerous moon, it only stays in each sign for 2.5 days. After it gave us a void of course, and we was all at hockey sticks at door thinking we'd been what? Snuck upon by Mercury retrograde, when it wasn't. The void of course moon had no allegiance to any planet. The moon said 2 of these are one, and those deal with it, bruh. Yes. I can be such a chatty cat, darling dears. Let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance and protection from Father God, Mother Isis, our ancestors, way showers and spiritual guides, as above, so below. From Keitha to Malkuv. Namaste. So beat mode. Energies. Up, big cat. Up. As we dive in to see what's going on. Because they big, mad, pressed, pumped and perturbed. And not necessarily in that order, darling dears. We're going to lead with... Oh, I clean forgot. I'm going to lead with the ancestral message from my new deck. In case you want to purchase it, follow my Amazon store link and pick it up. It's absolutely fabulous, gorgeous and lovely. We'll leave the book to see what the message is. Listen, whatever's going on, mate, that cycle has broken. It's over. Remember who? Remember where? Too busy doing the law 29 of the 48 laws of power, big cat. You're saying, what's that? Doing the Wendy Williams, planning all the way to the end. While we are fully adapting what? Law number 4. Saying less. You've got nothing to say to no one about nothing. Especially if they're from the pet cemetery. I told you, the one that wanted you in the double wag. Looking at their crack forever. Cow now, brown cow. Why? Because you've got faith the size of a mustard seed, darling dear. Feeling all in the heart, darling dear, as your heart chakra was mended. They had you out there like the Tin Man in them streets until you realized who, in tarnation, you truly are, divine feminine. Fabulous, gorgeous and lovely, I tell you many times. You pea glitter, you shit cupcakes, and you fart rainbows. It says here, hope, support, miracles, and your spirituality, darling dear. It's the only way to flow. And it's a number 48. Oh, and I did a bit of decoding for you over the weekend, right? For when we've got to do it in code. Right, the code for hillbillies is what? 8, 9, 12, 12, 2, 9, 12, 12, 9, 5, 19. Yes, baby, those numbers are important to somebody. I was busy. I was. Let's get to number 48 and see what it says. Oh. It's on page 110, the 11, darling dear. Synchronicities and divine inspiration. For you to keep going, darling dear. Keep going. Don't look back. Remember Lot's wife. Right? The card message. Oh, let me show you properly so you can screenshot it. Read it at your leisure. It's a 2-4, all right? But I'm only going to read one for you. See beyond your current circumstances to the full realization of your highest vision. Trust and belief. Faith is your open doorway to receive. Oh, love it. It's a rhymer. From the depth of inner struggle, an individual pauses to look up, meeting eyes with the source of light above. In an instant, despair and self-doubt are transformed into hope and gratitude as he realizes that he is not alone. This light has been here all along, reaching down to guide his way. As he opens to receive the great stream of support, he becomes a living torch of infinite possibilities through the power of faith. Listen, this book is turning me on. It's using my polyglot. Oh, right. What's the message? It says, when we order food in a restaurant, we know that it will come. Sometimes right away, sometimes with a little wait, but it will come. And when it does, we almost always get what we asked for. Life delivers us experiences in a similar way, based on our feeling-based intentions and faith-filled actions. The challenge is that we seldom take time to clarify our order based on what we truly desire. I told you, you have to be clear in what you want, and you've got to be focused and don't shake from it, right? Where was I? The challenge is that we seldom take time to clarify our order based on what we truly desire, choosing to focus on menu items that we don't really want instead. And when we do get clear, we often undermine our clarity through self-doubt and fearful expectations. Well, listen. Now is the time to bolster your faith in your ability to believe in that which is not yet visible, in the unseen, big cat. To accept and acknowledge support from seen and unseen places. With faith, we can see beyond our current circumstances to the full realization of our highest vision. We see our needs clearly, and we know that these needs will be wonderfully met. We do not judge or react to unexpected developments, but choose instead to see the gift within each turn of the river. With faith, our prayers and intentions are not with angst, but with calm gratitude for the miracles unfolding around us, for all that we are in the process of receiving. For you to screenshot and read at your leisure. I love this deck. Yes, baby, I got my plaits in. Your third eye, darling dears. Your third eye chakra. This is about your psychic abilities, how you channel, as well as telepathy, as well as astral travel. Pay attention to your dreams. You need a journal by your bed so that when you wake up, you write it down immediately, because your mind is skullduggerous. You'll have the whole dream in your mind, and then you'll start thinking about your big left toe. Listen, you've got to call order and know exactly what you're doing in order to get these peccadillos. Using your intuition. This is again about what? Your visions. As was said in the book, darling dear. Holding on to the vision. But you must not cast judgment and aspersion on what you've got at this moment in time. Being grateful as the unseen is unfolding, divine feminine. Divine. You're no longer divine, you're divine. Oh, baby, you got a double blank. This is not fabulous. This is an unexpected issue, darling dear. Something that's going to creep up on you and give you a full-on wedgie. But however, divine feminine, you're not having it. You're going to resist the wedgie. Resist the wedgie. Why? You've been prepared. I told you we what? We respond, we don't react. Easter Island and Stevie Wonder to some, right? And to some it's straight up love and light. Yes, baby. An unexpected problem. You have the energy of air and Uranus, darling dear. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The Fool. This speaks about what? Somebody's going through a fit of depression, darling dear. And they're extremely manipulative. They're full of manipulation. It also speaks about what? Someone who was reckless and made a rash decision, darling dear, about you, divine feminine. And now they're in fear of the unknown and they're looking for what? Somebody to be a co-pilot straight to hell. Yes, baby. They're on the rocks of life. Well, let's hope they continue to keep it a communicative dance, because divine feminine, you haven't got the hairline for it. You don't have the edges for it, blood. I told you, they're very important. Your hairline must come first. Let's get another card. I'm saying, where's all my cards, and I'm touching everyone. And allow me, yeah? I'm a bit giddy today because I'm so glad to be back. Whatever you've been concealing, whatever they've been concealing, what was done in the dark, darling dear, is about to be what? Pushed between the shoulder blades into the light. These children of the corn with their mouth-breathing ways. They're not having a good time. Divine feminine. Dick deal, it ain't what it used to be. That mattress back has been sprung. Candle magic, darling dear. Somebody's trying to make a wish, or wishing for something to happen, to bring something through. It's in the upright. If you are using candle magic, divine feminine, be in high expectation of what you wanted to bring forth onto this Malkuth. Setting your intention has already been set by the what? Third eye. And leading with compassion for the feeble-minded that think they can come back. Look what's underneath that. I can't make it up. Your personal boundaries, blood. Big shaboinking boundaries. Because even she's amongst the corn. Let me tell you something. If you're amongst the corn, divine feminine, keep going forward, never backwards. Because you'll be sorry. You'll be caught by one of the children of the corn. And guess what? Before you know it, you'll be mouth breathing too. Face of the deck. Oh, is this what they can see through the corn? That you actually have the corn, the Skrilla, the Pentacles, the Moon. Yes, baby. Prosperity is in your lane, the fast lane to what? Infinite possibilities, divine feminine. Wow, they're going through an unexpected problem. How could they not expect it? They're full of wit. They're full of it. They're full of wickedness, right? They've got pernicious ways, right? And they're missing from your life. How did they expect things to turn in their favor? Right, let's get a deck and see what's going on. Base of the deck, Queen of Swords. Yes, baby, highly intelligent. This is also you sitting on the seat of I'm not having it, blood. I've been through certain things for a certain amount of time, and it put me at hockey sticks at dawn until I relied on the Most High. I prayed, and I was given divine intervention, says divine feminine, as the Queen of Swords. You've got the wisdom of your experiences, and you're not going back, blood. You've chewed off your proverbial foot, and you've decided that your way is the right way, because you're being guided by the Most High, Father, God, Mother, Isis, ancestors, way shows, and spiritual guides, and not necessarily in that order. Queen of Swords, extremely intelligent, darling dear, and independent. This is about you having a new perspective. And the Queen of Swords is also somebody who is divorced. If you're going for a divorce, it will be granted during the month of May 2022. Remember I told you that? Fist bump. You're not having it. Whomsoever wants to come, you've got the lyrics for them, mate. I told you, on the bottom feeder dares to lurk, right? They try and lurk and skulk their way out of the shadows back into your life, darling dear. Tell them off, but make sure you speak in plain English. Don't be using no profanity, because then it'd be like two chicken heads having a meeting. No, you tell them in a short, quick, precise sentence to get lost, and then keep getting lost past the sign that says you can't F off past this point. This is what you tell them. And then you go on with your day, because there will be a what? Unexpected problem, a drawback, an adversity, a raw deal. Without the Vaseline, if you allow them back in. Alright, let's see. Yes, an Emperor in reverse. This is meant to be a husband or a partner. Somebody who's a high commander Decepticon, narcissist, sociopath, all of those psychoses. And they're what, too proud to go and get checked out, mate. Well, guess what? This person is being left at the gate. If you are co-parenting with this person, they are absent. They are full on Casper the Friendly Ghost. Why are they ghosting the Divine Feminine? Haven't they got duties to attend to? I know you're the Queen of Swords. They can't even, listen, they can't even think about your whack, darling dear, or your golden futum. How could they? Right? Even in the spiritual world, you're still holding that sword. Let me tell you something. So why is the Emperor here? In the reverse, on his face, Mars and Aries energy. This is somebody who, what? Has been unjust. Somebody who abused their power in your presence, darling. It was somebody who was meant to be in the upright. But they have their Panani or Futum in the air like gang signs. Ho-hum. Ho-hum. Why is the Emperor here? Why is the Emperor here? Thank you. This is important as well. Oh. Someone's stuck in their cranium on you, darling. They're Six of Swords. They're not having an easy time of it. No. All they can do is think about you, Divine Feminine. This will be the right time to burst out what? A big pile of Palo Santo, mate. Or maybe even the California White Sage. Yes, baby. They've been what? Lurking on those turfs, the astral turf and the Malkuth. Their mind is focused on you. And if you've got progeny, they think about the progeny, darling dear. They don't do anything about them. They think about them. Yes. Yes. All of this and that. This person is having difficulty coping. So therefore, they're what? Full on passive aggressive. Divine Feminine. Do you remember those days when you was on eggshells? Yes, baby. We remember those dark days. I told you, our memory is just to get the intel. We don't lurk in the past. The past is full of shit. And you was going down Bobby Brown. And no one was helping you up. They was all stepping in your forehead. Yeah. Remember those days, Divine Feminine? Oh, this person is stuck in their cranium on